Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another quick update on the McMinnville Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, March 13th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through a bit of info with you. First things we'll look at is active listings. This last week, we had 17 homes come on the market in McMinnville. That was up from 12 the week prior. You can kind of see that it's been heading up over this past 4 weeks now on a weekly basis, which is good to see. And then we ended up at 28 homes on the market as of this past Sunday, up a couple from the prior week, and kind of a new high for the prior 6 weeks here. Looking at the median list price and days on market, you'll see we had a low of 510, and then this last week we kind of hit a new high for the 6 weeks at 618, up about 13,000 from the week prior. Days on market, we had a high of 73 days on market. It's been falling quite a bit over the past month. This last week came in at 23 days of average market time for the active listings. Moving on to the pending sales here. This last week we had 17 pendings, so kind of the same number of pendings as we had new listings come on the market for the week. That's up a couple from the prior week. And then we ended the week at 93 homes in pending status. That's up a couple from the week prior. And then the median price and days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see that that's been kind of slowly going up over the past 6 weeks. Had a low of 458, and this last week was a high of 478, so about $20,000 increase over the past 6 weeks. And then days on market hasn't moved a whole lot. We had a high of 9 days 6 weeks ago. This last week came in at 6 days, down 1 from the prior week. So things, continuing to get into contract very quickly on average in McMinnville. And then lastly, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, we had 13 homes go from pending to sold this last week. Up about 3 from the prior week. And then looking back over the prior 4 weeks of activity here, we had 42 homes sold, and that's the same from the prior week. And kind of in line with where it's been over the past 6 weeks here. Hasn't changed much. Had a low of 40, a high of 46. And then median sold price, days on market for the solds, we were at about 430 here for about a month. And then this last week jumped up about $20,000 on average to about 450 was the median sold price in McMinnville. And then the days on market, you kind of see we were up close to 2 weeks of market time here. And then it last 3 weeks of more down to about a week. So we came in at 6 days on market again for the most recent solds. And then finally, we'll just look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the OLP or original list price. Red bars is the weeks of inventory. You can kind of see we had a low of 2 weeks and then a high of this last week, 2.7. So pretty tight range, just between 2 and 3 weeks of inventory. So still remains, obviously a very competitive, tight market, very much a seller's market. And that's kind of reflected here again with the sale price as a percent of the list price. It's been hovering right at full price here for, this 6 weeks. Hasn't changed a whole lot. So, things on average selling right at the list price. So to get a better look at the updates, you can always click the link or button below the video and it'll take you to my website where you can have a closer look. Hope this update's been helpful to you. If you are going to be in the market to buy or sell a home, I certainly would welcome the opportunity to interview, to be your trusted guide. So just give me a call or send me a message and I'd be happy to talk with you further. So hope you have a great day and thanks for watching.